Greetings, this is Skylar Saunders Singh. What's current? Nelly just purchased a horse racing team for a little over $50 million. That's pretty amazing. How did he get it? He sold his catalog, which includes hits like EI and It's Getting Hot in Her, and probably big chunks of his albums and all the different proceeds and streaming service. Uh, um, I guess I want to say kick. The words in my head just jumped in and said kickbacks, but it's not kickbacks. Proceeds and benefits of the songs in his catalog. So that's pretty extraordinary. I think this is a positive story, especially since he has some negativity attached to him. When he did the Trump inauguration, Janelle Monáe called him out right in front of his face during one of the events. She said, I'm paraphrasing. She was like saying, I used to like Nelly until he went and did the Trump thing or something like that. I'm totally paraphrasing her rhymes. But anyway, he's got the whole his hometown of St. Louis. He plans to go with the National Thoroughbred League. He's very poised and ready, pause, to have that happen. All right, Son 90 says Nelly made his label $80 million and they gave him $5 million check. I think it was $50 million, sir. I want you give me some receipts on what you're saying his receipts are. Son 90. I don't think it was $5 million. I think it's $50 million. That's on I check from all my sources, allhiphop.com. Salute to Bumba. Nelly got caught with meth. Yes, he got caught with ecstasy. Actually, it wasn't methamphetamines. Let's stick to the facts here, folks. It's all facts on this show. Everything's factual. And if I make a mistake, I put it in the section under the description. Make my errors plain. But I think this is cool. I think it's kind of interesting how he can navigate through the music world into the sports and entertainment arena. A little bit more. I think he had something to do with other projects had to do with sports as well. But like he was supposed to be in at least the minor league baseball teams. He was supposed to go out for that, but he switched to rapping, and now he's a businessman. He's an owner of this team. So I think that's pretty cool. Son 90 says I seen Nelly tape. He got a Vienna. I can't believe Ashanti settled for that. A Vienna. What is a Vienna? What are you talking about, sir? He was a nervous Nelly. That was cute. When the cops searched his tour bus. I think Nelly always... Son 90 says, I think Nelly always been good with money, though. Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, he knew how to stretch it. Because there was periods in time where he was like not even existing. He wasn't a factor. He wasn't relevant or anything. Nobody was saying Nelly's name. Nobody really cared. Then he came out with I think 5.0, and then he had a single. It was only just a dream or something like that. Son 90, Vienna sausage. Pause. Well, that's his business. That's none of my business. I have no, I don't want to contend with that. I'm predicting this new Son 90 says, I'm predicting this now. Him and Ashanti won't last. Yeah, they're gonna last. They're just gonna argue over everything. Oh, I want to live in New York. I want to live in St. Louis. I want the baby over here. I want the baby over there. They're just gonna start yelling at each other. But the lady of the house has finally arrived, Miss Holly Correnti. Salute. I'm leaving work. So are you using VA internet system to watch my show? Is that what you're saying? Or are you on your phone? Holly, what are you saying? What's going on? She's like, woo! She knows how to party. She be partying in live. Holly knows how to get it lit. Nope, not the VA internet. Okay, good to go. I don't want you to get in trouble in the car. Holly get Scott a girl. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I don't really need outsourcing, Son 90. I appreciate it, but no thank you. Just sang for them for 2 hours. Good Lord, lady. They need to pay you for those 2 hours extra. I'm saying they need to pay you extra for that. What were you saying? The American standards? Were you saying like the Battle Hymn of the Republic and America the Beautiful and this land is your land? What were you saying? Son of the Sun, my track record is not to be trusted. Yeah, that's real. That's what's up. 6 people in here. All we need is 4 people to make it a party. And where are those likes? I need those likes. Everybody get those likes up. Bing, 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 bing. Get those likes up. I had 2 patriotic requests, mostly old country. Okay, got you. And they were for the people in the CLC. Is that where you were, Holly? Were you in the CLC or were you in where were you? What part of the VA, as I like to call it? What part of the VA were you? But yeah, Nelly he's doing the damn thing. That's major moves. You can buy a horse racing team because that's a lot to do. There's a lot that goes into it. Holly says, "Son to son, get me a man." Yeah, they're in the CLC now. Okay, CLC is, if I'm not mistaken, is Continued Living Center. It's kind of like the nursing home for veterans at Veterans Affairs hospitals and medical centers. Massachusetts. Okay, hi, are you in Delaware? She's in Massachusetts. Daggone it. Hemp Lord's in the building. What the f? Oh man, it's a party. We're almost having a party. We need 6 more people in here, but it's almost a party. Get those likes up too. Make sure you get those likes up. But yeah, so Nelly is doing the damn thing. That's a major move. That's a super huge move, I think, on his part. You know, he's been getting money for a long time now. He's been getting money since at least I think 1999. So I think that's pretty extraordinary. Son of the Sun 90 says, Skylar, I wanted to send you a video of the shooting that happened in Philly over 4th of July weekend. So why didn't you send it? What happened? Philly's not Chicago. Chicago is desensitized. It's like, oh, how many dead? How many wounded? Oh, okay, great. But Philly's like a little bit less than Chicago. It's not as desensitized. It's like, oh wow, that happened to Philly. Oh my god, that's crazy. But it's still not as like intense. It's not like something happened in Spokane, Washington. Like, oh my god, how many people were killed in Spokane, Washington? Oh my goodness. Or Montpelier, Vermont, or something like that. That'd been crazy. Uh-oh. Holly says, I saw a video. It's wild. She put in capital letters. Come on, get those likes up. 5 people in here. I need 5 more people for a party. No, Sky, you need to see it. Is it the same video that Son of the Sun 90 is talking about? Oh, and this is a sidebar comment. New York City over the July 4th holiday, the day of it, the holiday, nobody was shot or nobody attempted to shoot. Nobody shot anybody and nobody shot anything anywhere. And never happened before in New York City. Never. Out of, what is it, 7 to 8 million people in the entire, all the boroughs, everywhere? None. There were no reported shootings or people being killed. It's a fact. Let me see. It might be. It's awful. Oh my god. Well, send it right here in the chat if you can. If you just get your thumbs moving. What's cat, Bumble? What's cat? You can look it up. You can look up what I just said. If you think what I just said is cat, you can look it up. It's a fact. It's reality. Yo, salute to Kareem TV. It's been a long time, sir. Salute. Yo, Skylar, he says. Make sure you hit that like button, Kareem TV. Come on, everybody hit that like button. Now it's down to 2 people. That's fine. All I need is a few people in here. Okay, they're sending in the links. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you, Son of the Sun 90, and thank you, Holly. Let's see if I have to. Video from South Philly shooting in 1500 South Edding Street. This is wild. They're just blamming. They don't even care. But this is normal nigger-ish. This is normal niggerish. That's niggerish. That's all that is. That's normal. That's pretty standard. That's pretty standard. Let me see Holly's video. Yup, it's the same video. At a cookout. Cookout in Philly. Ring camera footage of the shootout. You just see legs moving and guns busting. That's regular for niggas. That's regular. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing different. But thank you for sending it. I appreciate that. I appreciate both. Yeah. Okay. It's the same ring video. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate you both for sending me that. I miss, and I live in the Philadelphia area. I live in that. They're the central news center, for Delaware, South Jersey, and Philly. So I don't even remember seeing. I don't watch local news like that. So that's the reason why I probably missed it. It was probably on the news. Cut the sound on. I can't cut the sound on to ruin the feed. I'll watch it later, but I can't cut the sound on. Still rocking. He had the switch. Yup, we got the same video. Yup. Invited to the cookout. It's the same video. Just got on TT or on TikTok or Facebook. Okay. Three people liked. I'm not mad. Mammy's going crazy on the cruise ships with the bonnets on. That was Mr. Story Terrain show. We're not going to go into his show. If you want to talk about that, you can talk amongst yourselves all you want, but I'm not going to be discussing it. My main focus right now is Nelly. Nelly has, sold half of his catalog. So his whole catalog is apparently $100 million. That's not a bad chunk of change. So and he's probably going to make even more. His net worth is probably going to grow because of the horse racing idea, which is a lot. To train horses is a lot to do. I mean, just watch Yellowstone. All you got to do, you got to feed them, you got to wash them, you got to make sure they get the right shots. You got to make sure they're not, disqualified for having any kind of drugs in their system. They got, if their leg breaks, you got to put them down. It's a whole lot. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. What happened to Nelly? Nelly sold his half of his fortune for his catalog, $50 million, reportedly. Texas is saying going back to Jesus. I'm never going to go back to Jesus. Never, 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 never. Who says that? Joel what? What's his last name? Sky lying about New York. Sky never lies. The devil is a liar, and I'm the devil. See how I did that? Look it up. Look it up. Say 4th of July, New York shootings and killings for 2025. Son of the Sun 90 says, keep in mind that Wayne couldn't get that for his catalog alone. He had to sell Nicki Minaj and Drake catalog as well. I didn't even know that Wayne sold any of their catalogs. His is included. I didn't see that story. And F Philly. Well, why F Philly? Nelly hasn't had a hit since 2004. Well, that's not true. He had a hit like in the late 2010s or late 2010s. The Only Just a Dream from the album 5.0. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, let me make sure. I'm just gonna find out and make 100% sure. Only Just a Dream came out 2010 on the album. On his 6th studio album 5.0. It earned triple platinum certification by the RIAA. 2010, 15 years ago. Long time. Long time. But relatively short within, the context of Nelly making songs. Oh my God. Here we go. He sold his scrap. Not all his scrap, actually. Nobody hears those tunes. Oh, well, people are hearing those tunes around the world. That's why he sold his catalog, half his catalog. I agree. I don't think he and Ashanti will make it. Holly likes those. Holly likes, for disclaimer, Holly likes the reality shows. I can't stand reality shows. I hate them. I tried. The only reality shows I really liked were Real World and Road Rules, and that's like 20 years, 25 years ago. So I'm pretty old. Just okay. So what do you call it? A hit? 1,200 times platinum. It went 3 times platinum. That's a hit. Nelly last hit there was still a Toys R Us. Texas go back to, okay. He's saying something about the pastor. Holly says the Trump administration is taking credit for the safe NYC weekend. Of course, of course. I'm totally against Trump and all his imps. Totally against it. They're gonna claim everything good and say everything bad. Well, that was the devil, and we, Jesus and us, we cleaned up the streets and we made everything great again. Made America great again. Nelly a legend to me. Yes, Nelly's a legend. He's a legend. He had a good run. He had a great run. Nelly last hit was meth. He did not do meth. It wasn't meth. It was the blue pills. It was ecstasy. Nelly's still childish. What do you mean he's still childish? Texas lick. Okay. Holly's laughing at the comments, I'm imagining, or what I said, my dumb ass. Why wouldn't they, Holly? So we got 4 people in here, 4 likes. I'm not mad. Not mad. Texas, you brutal, Holly says. She's my number one. I guess, what do they call it? Hold on, number one. What is this? Top fan. She's my top fan right now, Holly. Holly's my top fan. So, with this racing team, I mean, that's gonna be awesome. It's like, who does it? That's like expanding the scope of hip hop. Like, he didn't buy a basketball team, he didn't buy a football team, he did a racing team. He didn't buy a baseball team. He could have bought a minor league baseball team. And that would have probably been like, oh yeah, I can see that. But for horse racing, has anybody in hip hop ever bought a racing team? I think that's extraordinary. I think that was kind of cool. Skylar looking for a Miss Independent. Well, I'm looking for a qualified woman that's worthy of me. She has to be worthy of my time. I may look for her, but then she might look for me. Like I said, I've had females say, "You're gonna be my last girlfriend." Excuse me, you're gonna be my last boyfriend. Pause. You're gonna be my last boyfriend. I'm gonna be your last girlfriend. That's what they said to me. I'm gonna be your last girlfriend. You're gonna be my last boyfriend. It's crazy. It's like, I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was just like, that's probably not gonna happen in my mind. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. She did everything. She bought me gifts and stuff like that. I was like, this is cool, but we're not doing this. It's not gonna be a marriage happening. It's not gonna happen. Son of Son 90 says, Sky, I think he the woman because because of the star effect. I don't understand what that means, sir. You have to explain what that means. He the woman because he the women because of the star effect. I don't understand. Gotta go follow Andretti on it. Okay. I don't know what that means either, Holly. What do you mean? And Andretti. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, wow. When's the last time was he on there? Andretti. Oh my god. Cause I'm thinking about Son of the Sun 90. I'm like, Andretti. Oh, I got you. So it's been a while since his name was Andretti. Yeah, I had a girlfriend that said that. Said, we're gonna get, you're gonna be my last boyfriend. She said that to me. I was like, hey, then she went away to Africa, help out the Peace Corps. I was like, it was already a mismatch. I'm in the Marine Corps. She's in the Peace Corps. I was like, I'm good. I'm all right. But anyway, Nelly, 4 more people, and we got a party. Bumba's telling him to go back to Jesus. Sugar Mama, exactly. Yeah, well, that's kind of like what it was. All Scott's girlfriends were born males. I love that. I love when people say that. I mean, what way would you know, really? I mean, this is the age where, like, I can understand when Trump said grab him by the pee, because it's like you got to realize. I mean, and then even if you grab him by the pee, they could have reconstructive surgery or something like that. I mean, there's no what way can you tell nowadays? Well, you have to have like a FBI background check that goes back 3 generations. Yeah, what's the star effect? I don't even know what that is. What, Mr. Troy Star Terrain on TikTok? Oh, follow engineer on TikTok. Okay, I thought I said it on it. It's TT. I see it. TikTok. Gotcha. Whoever TikTok, whoever TikTok link I opened said Andretti. Oh, okay. I know because you just slipped up. I didn't slip up. I said the wrong way. She said to me, "I'm gonna be your last." She said to me, "You're gonna be my last boyfriend." That's what she said. Wasn't a slip ups. But anyway, let's get back to Nelly. Nelly has done it. This is what's his name? Hold on, Cornelius. His name is Cornelius. Hold on. Cornelius Haynes, born November 2nd, 1974. So he's 51. Oh, he'll be 51. He's 50 right now. That was cute. Oh, Andretti is private. Oh, Sky's bumper sticker says a hole is a hole. No, that's number 9. That's number 9. When the lights go out, a mouth's a mouth. That's Gene Richmond. You better know tranny from a woman. Yeah, you have to know. You have to know nowadays. You have to see the truth. You have to see the reality. You can tell by looking at them for 2 seconds. Stop it. It ain't hard to tell. I excel and prevail. Not hard at all. Well, you can tell by people's posts, in their facial features, but some people get facial surgery, get implants, or bone reconstruction to make it look like a feminine face. They get vocal cords either tightened to make them sound like they're higher pitched voice, like a woman. So I have to disagree with y'all. It can't be hard to tell nowadays. Like before, I mean, when I was dating, it was like, I know this is a woman. This is not even, this can't be a tranny. I know this is not a tranny. And that's the thing too. I'm just skipping all over the place, but I remember being in a dating site and I was talking to a female. She was a female, but she was like, and I was like saying, like, you're not a tranny, are you? She's like, tranny, that's a disrespectful term. I was like, what the hell? I mean, what the hell is that about? Same thing. So you just gotta be careful. That's what I'm saying. Just be careful, because there's guys getting caught out here, like what happened with Chingy, which was allegedly didn't even end his career because of it, but everybody thought he had been with a tranny, so that ended his career in hip hop. And speaking of Chingy, he's associated with what rapper that sold $50 million of his catalog to buy a horse racing team? Anybody know? Let me see. Bumba says most trans look like straight up dudes. That's true. And Holly says, "Ew." That's definitely a Diddy line. Yeah, he's gonna get pardoned by your president, Holly. I'm sure. I'm sure he's gonna get pardoned. There's probably no question about it. But he's gonna have to wait till October to get sentencing, and then he's gonna get pardoned, most likely. I think that's how that works. I'm not sure. No, the facial surgery is not a hoax. It's not a hoax. It's reality. I didn't think you could even do it, but yeah, it's true. People get facial surgery. You can look it up. Look that up. People get facial surgery all the time. They still look like dudes. That's true. That's true. You can still tell there's like I can't remember her name, but she played in Orange is the New Black. You guys can look it up if you want, but there's the transgender woman. I think she got facial surgery or something like that. I think RuPaul probably got facial surgery. There's a few. Bumba says, "I'm glad they look like Leah Thomas medals anyway." Away. What? I'm glad they took Leah Thomas medals away. Well, they took the medals away because she was it was a man really or something like that. Is that why? Me too, Bumba. I didn't even know that. Proud of O'Reilly Gaines. I don't even know who O'Reilly Gaines is. Y'all are giving me so much information in game right now. I appreciate it. I don't even know who's O'Reilly Gaines. O'Reilly Gaines. She's a gorgeous woman. Okay. Okay, Riley Gaines. Yeah, she's a gorgeous woman. Christian, of course. Hallelujah in the name of the blood. She had voted for Trump. She graduated the University of Kentucky in 2022 with a degree in health sciences. Her original plan was to become a dentist. Huh, but she's a swimmer too. And an activist. Y'all give me some game. I appreciate it. I never even heard these people. Uh-oh, that was Def a tranny. Me too, I'm proud of her again. 2 Chains. 2 Chains. Trump will not do that. I still got Texas blocked. The facial surgery looks like ish. Ellen Page, yeah, Elliot Page, exactly. Holly, where are you located so I can rock your world? RuPaul is not a tranny. That's the truth. That's true. He's just a drag queen. That's good. That's different. That's good. Good point. Good point. Good point. He had real trainings leave his reality show because he wanted drag queens. I see you're in that reality TV mess. I'm not with that. I don't like a lot of reality TV. I've never watched a full episode of any of the hip hop. I love hip hop. Atlanta, New York, LA, Las Vegas, whatever the hell they are. I never looked at the full thing. Riley Gaines is who lost the medal. Yeah, and Leah Thomas still had the package intact at the time, the male package at the time of the swimming event, and that I think is wrong. There should be a distinction between women athletes and male athletes. In most cases, there's some cases where you can have male and female, but in most cases, there should be a distinction between the male and the female. And she went ham and anti-trans all around the world. She works for Fox News now. I can expect that. I expect that. Son of the Sun MA. Holly. Son. Now they're going back and forth. It's just it doesn't take too long to get to Massachusetts. Wherever you are, you can hop on a plane, hop on a train, hop in the car, hop on a bus, get Greyhound bus to take you anywhere across the country for I think $45, $50, which is a lot less than the $50 million that Nelly used to buy a racing team. Hold on, let me see something. He purchased a Seattle franchise of the National Thoroughbred League, moved it to Illinois, rebranded the team as the St. Louis Nellies. That's how you use your name. That's how you use your name. Put it into a horse racing team. The team will make its official debut at the inaugural Nelly Cup on July 19, 2025 at Fairmount Park in Collinsville, Illinois. I just think that's real cool. I looked at that. All hip hop usually has, passings and, just, positive news item mostly. I know you can get negative, and that's fine. That's how you get your views. That's how you get up. But I wanted to get positive because I'm gonna get my views regardless. I'm in Maryland. Son, get up there. Go up. It'll take you 11 hours probably tops. It'll take you 2 hours on a plane probably. Go up there and see Holly. She's good people. I know her. We used to, when I was in the puzzle factory, she was always, bubbly and nice and sweet. You might want to get with her. Get down with Holly. Do you hear about Nas and Jay trying to get a casino in New York? I didn't hear that, but that's awesome too. He didn't want women who wanted to be women. He wanted to have men who dress up like women but still identify as men. That's a fact. I take that. See, I admit my mistakes. I'll take that. Drew Paul is definitely a man, but he dresses up like a woman, which is a drag queen. That's different than a tranny. A tranny is someone who has a transgender operation or, identifies as the gender opposite of their birth. Son of the son, you got kids? Jay-Z is rep is done too. Oh my God. But the thing is with Jay-Z, I don't think his rep is done. Is because he had nothing to do with it. Diddy had something to do with it. Jay-Z had nothing to do with it. They marked his time and during the alleged sexual assault or essay or rape or whatever you want to say. And he was in LA and the woman was in this Jane Doe was in New York at the time. So he had nothing to do with it. That's a cute name for a horse team. The Nellies. Yeah. St. Louis Nellies. That's how you use your name. Use your name. Use your name. Use your name. Do what you got to do. That's how you get your weight up. Use your own name. And keep this going. Keep this an ongoing saga and an ever expanding galaxy of hip hop or rap genre. Whatever you want to say. The rap genre, the rap. Maybe it's rap culture, not hip hop culture. I don't know. Maybe there could be a rap culture which doesn't have any parameters or guidelines or counsel, but hip hop used to. It could have had a greater one. I'm just saying. So did you really silence Texas? Son to Son 90. Did you sit him in the corner? What did you do? I didn't even see it. Hold on. Let me see. Because Texas hasn't said a word. He's been quiet. He hasn't said a word since Better Know a Training from a Woman. That's the last time he said something. But yeah, the Nellies are in a position, no pun intended, to be better. Jay-Z and Beyonce are pariah now. Oh, I don't think so. I think they're still good money. They have an understanding of the business. Obviously, they know how to navigate through all the channels and how to properly address themselves. No kids out, son of the 90s. He's part of a shot. Holly, balls in your court. Pause. People think they're despicable. Yeah, well, yeah. They started. I think the disgust for them, came with the Carters album going number 2 on the charts. That was an indication. That was an indication that was saying like, we're not really feeling them too hot. They're number 2 on the charts, but they're not number 1. They're both used to number 1 spaces. Yeah, Jay, I think the last few albums since like 2001 have all been, maybe even since 98, maybe even his last album was number 1 since 98. I think I could be wrong, and they may have fluctuated, but they're used to being in the number 1 spot, and they took that in stride, but kept going. Her country win paid for Jay-Z was a big turnoff for the world. Ooh. Okay. Holly's got the daggers out. Son of the Sun 90, Jay-Z made B bigger. I think it's the other way around. I think B made J bigger. All right, son. I've got 2 just warning you. Ha, I don't have a lot of freedom. Come up here. She's calling for you. Do what you got to do. You live in Maryland. Go to Massachusetts. It's a Commonwealth state, so be careful. It's a little different than Maryland. It's a different setting. It's a different setting, especially if you're a man of color, son of the Sun 90. Especially if you're a different color. If you want to go to an Irish part of the state, you want to go to Boston. And then they have little sections of Italian areas and black areas like Roxbury and stuff like that, where Belle Biv DeVoe is from, where what they call Candy Girl, what's his name? Bobby Brown and them, they're from there. So I can't think of their names. Somebody tell me their name. What's Bobby Brown's what was his group called? Bobby Brown's group. I'm gonna look it up before see who gets there first. New Edition. Yeah. So New Edition's coming from Boston area. Roxbury is the exact location. Holly says, I am no longer a fan of either, and I saw Jay-Z at Mohegan some years ago. Okay. You were tossing some dollars. You were doing the roulette table, or were you tossing back mojitos, or matais, Holly? Were you at the blackjack table? So Nelly. This whole show is about Nelly. But we've been going all over the place. We're going which way, this way, this way, this way, this way. So Nelly is a owner. He's an owner of a team. $50 million. Horses cost. If you want a thoroughbred, if you want a stallion, not Megan the Stallion, but you want a stallion contender, a horse is going to set you back $2 to $3 million easily. That's why he purchased his team. They were probably the cheapest part of the purchase, though. He had to get all the equity and everything like that together. So I think if we have to put it on the idea of him being a person that is supposed to be a businessman, then I think he's got it. And I think he had to recover. We have to remember he had to recover from his his ideas, not ideas, but the video of him sliding a credit card down the butt crack of a woman and on late night on BT Uncut. And the Spellman women were not having it when he visited. He was going to talk about his sister, who recently died a few years ago of lupus. And they're like, no, we want to talk about that video. And he said, well, I got these apple bottom jeans. No, we got to talk about the video. We got to talk about the video, sir. Oh, she said, okay. I'm surprised you didn't make Cardi B the second topic. What is she doing? She's doing some of her sales are already slower than they should have been or something like that. I can't remember. Oh, I went for the concert. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a gambler either. I like Mr. Troy Sarterain's line. I don't gamble with my money. I gamble with my life. That's a great point. Hold on, I'll be right back. Take a little break. Back like cooked crack. All right, where are we? Okay. What? The Cardi B breakup? Did you hear anything about what happened? No, Cardi B boyfriend left her due to her foul smell, allegedly. Wow. Yes, I read that. BBL smell. Wow. Wow. She even put that in her song. She said, BV and stuff like that. That's taking those 15 pills. Actually, it's 16 pills, but I didn't take them right now. Yes, Holly. Cardi B looked like she has a fishy smell. What 15 pills? That's me, Holly. From you already know I was on a psych ward, and psych wards were I'll get my pills. I was getting like 7 or 8 back then. Now I got like 16 a day. But they're not all psych drugs. Only there's like 4 psych drugs only. Her BBL is terrible and she looks bad. But the dude knew that obviously before he rented out the castle for her. Whoa, renting out a castle. That's a little bit of some tricking. It's so abnormal looking. Right, exactly. That was all the comments. We saw the same thing. Harley, she has her beautiful moments, but when them clothes are revealing her body, it looks nasty. She looked better when she only had the teeth done. Oh yeah, she definitely needed those teeth done. Pills. Yeah, I think she kept trying to just correct her BBL, but ended up destroying it. They say it's hard for her to walk. I've seen a video on it. It's too heavy or something. Yep. It just looks funny. Skylar on a bussy break. Thank you, YouTube subscriber, for always being hateful. Make sure you hit that like button, YouTube subscriber. Can we stop with the pill jokes? I don't like it. Bumble mental health is a serious topic. YouTube subscriber, I thought I blocked you. 15 pill break. Holly says no. Gotta toughen up. Incognito, Texas. Why do I picture Dave Chappelle sitting in the chair right now? Like a skit. Scholar's nose all white. Come back. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Is everybody okay? Whew. I take 60 pills a day, no cap. Okay. No cap on that. Sure. 5 people in here, 5 likes. I'm not mad. 5 people to go for a party. Let's do this. That is all cap, Bumba. I do not believe you. You take 60 pills. 60 pills of what? Water pills? Sugar pills? Placebos? Come on now. Who you think you're fooling? 60 pills a day, no cap. That's all cap. It's all caps like big letters. I take 1. Okay. So 90 takes 1. I take 16. And like I said, only the lithium, the trazodone, and the olanzapine are psych drugs. The olanzapine and lithium are definitely for bipolar disorder, but the God damn, I can't think of what it's called. I just said it. The one that starts with a T. I can't think of it, but that one that's just like helps me sleep better. It's not Thorazine. I can't think of what it's called. I just said it, but I can't think about what it's called. For your acid reflux, okay. I take one for acid reflux too. Omeprazole. Take the red pill. I don't know what that. I never got into whatever that meant. Red pillar or blue pillar or green pillar, blue. I don't know what the hell that means. I have to look it up. Trazodone. That's what it's called. Trazodone. The T. 5 people in here, 5 likes. Let's keep it going. Let's keep this train popping. Let's keep it going. We'd all be cracking up. Yeah. I'm gonna do that one time, just like off that for Halloween or something like that. Just be like, "Woo! How y'all doing out here? Y'all doing good? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? Y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling great? I'm feeling great. I don't have a problem. I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm all right. Everything's fine. Sun to sun, same here." Oh. Or is that ooh? Scott, I'm becoming a witch doctor. Attila and the Witch Doctor. Look up Ayn Rand, Attila and the Witch Doctor, and see what you find. You'll find something very interesting. 6 likes, 5 people in here. Still not mad. All natural remedies. Okay. Yes, trazodone. Yes. Yes, trazodone is the truth. That's just that gets me to sleep very quickly. Without a problem. 4 more people and we got a party. 4 more people. Tell your sister and her friend, get on this choo choo. Get on this choo choo. So I should take time to do my advertisements. Lifestrongapparel.com. LifeStrongApparel.com. You can go there for all your raw sea moss needs, your purple sea moss needs, your sea moss gel, dog sitting services, and snapbacks. And once you're done, we have one person in the room that can attest to the quality of this product. Her name is Holly Correnti. It is a great product for you. I've tried the blueberry sea moss. It's really good. It's excellent. It tastes great. But I just love the texture and the taste, the flavor of it. It's great. But if you make your purchases and you go to the checkout, make sure you put in SKYLER20 Scholar20 to get 20% off all your needs. Holly says, "Me and my CMOS." Exactly. So go to lifestrongapparel.com and tell them that the silly guy Sky Saunders sent you. Also, go to Beha Jackson's YouTube page, and he's talking about near beer, fried chicken, sardines on the grill, and adult female strippers. Okay, so if you ever get in the mood for any of that, go to his site, put the likes up, subscribe, and tell him that the silly guy Sky Saunders sent you. Also, Dot Focus, DOTFOCUS_. Dot Focus is always looking for the pink mist. If you don't know what the pink mist is, you'll find out on Call of Duty through his walkthroughs, I guess you can say, and on his gaming. Go to his page. He has his games, some of the footage up. So definitely check him out and put the likes up. Subscribe to his channel, and tell him that the silly guy Sky Saunders sent you. All right. But Holly says, "Me and my sea moss." Yes, you still have some left over. What, you need another batch. Make sure you put in that Scholar 20 code. I'm hustling, folks. I'm hustling. His sea moss is very good, way better than the one I blend up. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, because I've tasted the sea moss. It's not the gel. It's like a jelly. It's almost like a spread. It's very good. He had like mango, blueberry. It's out of stock, I think, right now, but I've tried it and it's actually good. Call of Diddy. Call of Diddy. But anyway, we have to, look at the fact that Nelly is a businessman, and he only sold half of his catalog. I'm thinking about Jay-Z. Sorry, Holly. Sorry. But I'm thinking about Jay-Z, his catalog. His catalog's got to be worth at least $500 million. At least. At least $500 million. Taylor Swift, hers got to be at least 300 million. I think I actually saw that as a figure. Hers is actually worth 300 million. I still need to eat sardines on the grill. Very Italian. Yeah, I need to eat more sardines anyway because of the bone content in the sardine helps out your vitamin D and what you take in, and the sardines themselves they provide a lot of omega-3 properties to your body. So I need to be on the lookout for doing that next time I go to the shopping center. Jay-Z hasn't had an album in almost 10 years. True. Maybe I will order another tonight. Oh, I would appreciate that, Holly. Thank you very much. Do what you got to do. That's all I'm going to say. Do what you got to do. Yeah, so you need to re-up. Make sure you re-up. Just if you do, Holly, make sure you send this to this address. Just say, thanks. I appreciate it. I ordered, or if you don't order, don't say anything. But if you did order, make sure you just hit my email address, and that'd be cool. Texas, Son of the Sun got me blocked. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like it. I bought his pre-made and I bought the moss itself, and then you make it at home. He is so much better. His is so much better. He appreciates that, and I appreciate that. I would not be pushing this product unless it was something that I had to taste it out for myself. I had to see part of his product to see if it was good. He's a good guy. He's a friend. We're not buddies, but we're friends. I don't call him on the weekend and say, yo, we need to go out here, or whatever that. But whenever we link up, it's all gravy. We're all good, on good terms. I heard about A$AP Rocky. His latest single didn't even chart. That's the last thing I heard about A$AP Rocky. His last go around on the charts didn't even exist. His last song. But that doesn't mean much. I think it still go up the charts after exposure due to the Vivo and stuff like that on YouTube and stuff like that. A$AP Rocky is wearing Dorothy heels from The Wizard of Oz. That he's wild. Sun 90 says yes, Texas. Ooh, no. All right, Bumble with the puns. It's looking kind of rocky for A$AP. Ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Yeah, Rocky, that single was garbage. I didn't even hear it. I mean, not even on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. That those streaming services didn't help him, didn't push him further. He's probably just like, forget it. I'm good. I'm not doing 24 years in the pen right now. He needs to pack it up. Well, I'm about to pack it up. It's been real. Thank you for allowing me to entertain you and give you somewhat sense of guidance. And I do appreciate everything you have been, and continue to tell people about my show. Say, yeah, this is a silly nigga named Sky. He be on some other stuff sometimes, but I don't know. He has some ideas. He has some thoughts on things, so I appreciate what he has to do. So A$AP is Riri baby mother at this point. His song Hijack and Taylor Swift were cool. Yeah, Taylor Swift. The video for Taylor Swift is crazy, and it's Taylor like spelled differently. I think it's Tailor Swift, SWIF. And the song he dropped with J. Cole was garbage, and the song he just dropped was garbage. Tough break for Rocky. At least he didn't have to spend his time in jail. I will see you at a different space, different time, different same place and where I am now, but different headspace. Remember that. All right. I'll see you. Take care, everybody. Salute.